Hi, I'm Norman A. Hood, financial advisor and host of the Exit Plan Show. I interview America's top advisors like today's guest, Mike Boschetti of Cornerstone Advisors in Little Rock, Arkansas. We help business owners enjoy more personal freedom, grow their companies faster, and transition ownership seamlessly when the time comes. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Thank you.
Nice to
Glad
meet
be
you.
here.
We're both members of Business Enterprise Institute in Denver, Colorado.
Right.
And I think I've seen you at several of their meetings, I know. I may have been, I think maybe you've done workshops there?
I have not done the workshop.
Okay. Well, I get confused because I've been to so many.
Understand.
But you're
I've
familiar.
participated in them.
Oh, that could be.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're a familiar face to me. But nice to finally get to meet you.
Well, same here.
We're going to have you start out and just tell our audience a little bit about your background and your career path up until now.
I'm a CPA by training. I worked in public accounting for about 13 years. My latest assignment, I guess, would be a partner with Deloitte. I was an audit partner. And prior to that, though, in some of the firms I was with, including our own firm before we merged, I did a lot of work with smaller businesses, tax work.
Okay.
I ended up being an auditor. I really liked the tax work because I enjoyed really helping people where audits seemed like kind of a necessary evil, if you will.
Right.
After I left there, 35 years ago now, I was always in some kind of financial arrangement, as you would expect, just some of my background, and a variety of businesses, of owning businesses or owning parts of businesses, being partners with others. And for about 10 or 15 years, we had a business called Univest Financial Group that managed the database for the Resolution Trust Corporation as it closed all the savings and loans around the country.
Oh, okay.
So we managed all of those loans for them and did due diligence and a lot of different things. So that was quite a ride.
I'll bet. Very interesting.
Very much so. After that, I went into semi-retirement a little bit. I started working, helping people in financial planning, if you will, more on a pro bono basis, and did a little consulting, and then started coaching football.
Oh, great.
I played football in college, loved helping others again, so I was helping the young men, and then I started working for a church part-time, and now I have used many times through the years, I did a lot of what we know as exit planning.
Right.
And helping people prepare to sell their businesses, but it was just more on an ad hoc basis. And for the last 4 or 5 years, really 6 years, I've been professionally in the business of M&A acquisitions and sales, really mergers and acquisitions, both buy and sell side, and then exit planning as well.
Okay, and you're a certified exit planner.
I am a certified exit planner, certified business intermediary, and M&A professional, and that type of thing.
Okay. You and I just met. As I said, you're a familiar face, but how would the people that know you the best, how do you think they'd describe you personally?
Well, friendly, usually friendly to people that I like. And I'm an analyst. I love numbers, background, CPA. I like analyzing numbers, trying to synthesize issues and problems, and then coming up with solutions to that. So I kind of come across in a way of analytical, and then with some solutions.
Okay. And you have a partner, right, in Cornerstone Advisors, Gary Jones, who I'm interviewing later today.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about those different services the two of you offer through Cornerstone?
We are, as I mentioned, M&A advisors. So we help, and we target really the lower middle market. So that would be somewhere in the $2 million enterprise range to $25, $30 million, and maybe even larger, but that's kind of our sweet spot. So we help mostly sellers, representing the owner who wants to sell their business, but quite often we will also represent buyers who want to expand through acquisition. And then those that are not ready to sell, then they need to be prepared, and hence the need for exit planning. So I'll get involved with them and helping them come up with a strategy to transition to the next generation or prepare to sell to a third party someday.
Okay, so it's a great combination.
It really works well.
What do you think differentiates you from some of the other M&A firms around?
Well, one of the things, we are committed to team. Gary and I are a small team. We're a small group. We don't really want a lot of others involved. And so everything we do is on a team basis. He has some strengths that I don't have, and I think I have some that he doesn't have. And so together we make a complete team. And so we're committed to that. And then we're committed to education. We're committed to being involved in the M&A Source and IBBA and other organizations that, like BEI, that continue to help us improve and learn more about what we do. So I would say we're committed to help our clients. Everyone is. But we are committed to the point where we're going to spend time and money getting equipped to do so.
Okay. Is there any one thing you like to do more at Cornerstone than anything else?
Yes, I'm being the numbers man.
Okay.
I love the analysis. I like to get financial statements, whether it's in an exit planning role or an M&A advisor role, getting financial statements, understanding those, putting them down in a way that others can understand them, and then helping value the companies, and then helping deal structure as well. Using some of the things we learn at BEI and other places, taking several of those and putting those in the, together to come up with a strategy that works, that may be unique from others.
Okay. And then last question, you have a lot of experience to draw from the accounting and also the M&A. Business owners watch our show for a number of reasons. Sometimes they're looking for a way to take a little more time off, enjoy a little more freedom. Sometimes they want to grow their company faster. Sometimes they want to transition ownership either by selling to a third party, bring a family member in, or maybe bringing in a management team. And then more recently, we run into business owners that are having a hard time redefining their purpose after they leave their company.
Yes.
Or sometimes they drag their feet because they're afraid of that. If you could give them one tip in any of those 4 areas, what do you think that tip would be?
I think clearly the most important thing is to hire a professional. It sounds a little self-serving, of course, but I've found that most, maybe all, business owners cannot effectively look at their business objectively and try and figure out the best way to transition it, whether it's third party or an insider. So one would be hire a professional, and the second one would be plan. Don't wait until I want to get out next week. That clearly limits the options, both in value as well as not minimizing the taxes that everybody wants to do as well.
And so hiring a professional can help you plan too.
Exactly.
Right.
The two go together.
Okay, great interview. That was Mike Boschetti with Cornerstone Advisors in Little Rock, Arkansas. For more information about Mike and Cornerstone Advisors, please check out the show notes for this episode on our website.